There he went. There he is. Oh, and a fox. What? Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at my XL 100% IVs and doing a little bit of a story time here. So let's go ahead and get into it right away. I'll go ahead and put that up here for you so you can go ahead and take a look at that. I'll start that right now. Also, hatching these event eggs. Look at all these Riolus. Nice. This is my first batch here. All right, so let's get into the story. Was I chased by a bear? Yes, I was. It was insane. Now, I'm going to go over all of this here. Now, when somebody's kind of not recording, they don't have their camera ready, and then you come upon some sort of a situation that's dangerous, your first instinct for most people that, you know, have a brain that want to survive is to run away and not pull out your camera. So unfortunately, I didn't get the particular time and spot it happened. So I know I can just be making this up, but I wouldn't be spitting you a bunch of random lies. I posted me getting chased by moose before on Twitter. This is a real thing here in Alaska. And this is a black bear, not a brown bear. If it was a brown bear, kiss your ass goodbye. Okay, you're not. Shit, it's over. All right. Anyways, so I take Athena to this particular trail. It's by my old work. I used to work at an indoor water park, and there's a nice trail that goes deep in there, and we're going to take a look at it in a minute. It's going to look like it's an industrial type spot, but that's just where they put a lot of their spare parts. Believe me, this is deep in the woods. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes you can just build something randomly in the middle of the woods in Alaska. You got all this forest around. All right, so I'm back here on this trail. I go take her there all the time, right? And it's just our nice little getaway spot. There's nobody really there, ever, and I can just kind of let her roam around. Dog parks are good, but sometimes dogs just don't get along, so I just prefer to do this. And she also has a purebred Dalmatian friend that's my cousin's, and they are able to play that with them, you know, each other and all that stuff. Now, I did have my daily incense on, and I actually used the Roar of Time, so I was trying to make a Galarian bird come out here, and I don't know, just, you know, walk around. If I didn't get a Galarian bird, I don't care. I'm not trying to make my return on the Stardust either. I was just having a little fun on this little walk that we were going on. So we did the laps, we did our thing, and, you know, it's so crazy. I don't know what it is. I have walked this trail like 300 times plus, right? And I've seen dozens of moose, right? Never a bear though. But today, and I never think about it either, but today I was looking around, not in like a panic way, like, oh, there could be a bear out there, but I was thinking, all right, there's that distance there. Could I make it back? How fast can I run? It was insane. The same day I see a freaking bear. So anyway, we're coming back, and Athena doesn't even know. Maybe she smells it, but she didn't really have. Maybe she did, I just wasn't paying attention. And all the while, I'm looking at my damn phone catching Pokemon. And we're going down towards the end of the trail here, and I see this black bear just sitting there. The mama, legs spread out, hands in the middle, looks like a cartoon, just chilling there, and the cubs just running around. It was incredible. I wanted to pull out my camera so bad, but she was waiting for me. She heard us, obviously. And the second I looked down at her, she was already looking up. Like, she was waiting, because she heard the sound, so she was waiting to see what was coming. So immediately she sees me, I see her, I see the cubs, and the cubs, they move so intelligently. They're so cute. You're gonna see in a minute. I'm gonna show you them peeking over a bush to look at me. Okay, so I have to interject here really quick. Upon further examination of that bear and the proximity of the bush and the height of it, that was the mom staring at me, looking at me over the bush. The cubs, they were not big enough to do that. So the footage that you see in the beginning and that you're gonna see in a little bit, that's actually the full-grown mama bear looking at me. She was just so far away, it's kind of hard to tell a little bit. These aren't like the biggest things in the world, but believe me, they're big enough. They're big enough, especially when they have their babies. All right, you don't want to mess with it. But you can tell they're kind of like, she was peeking around, looking at me, seeing what's good, and then it kind of just ran away. I didn't want any trouble, right? I probably could have ran and stomped and yelled, and it probably would have just ran away. But she certainly did chase me there towards the beginning. But like I said, she probably just kind of like shooing me offish. But anyways, just wanted to let you know that that was no babies looking over at me, and I should have got my ass out of there immediately. I was like, I couldn't believe I got it on camera. But not only that, I got the perfect Pokemon snap shot ever. A fox ran in front of it at the same, it was unbelievable. So obviously I didn't pull out my camera. I was just in shock. The mama, she look, you know, cute. They're all bears and stuff, but that's not what it is. It's not a cute bear. That shit will eat you, get you. Yeah, black bears are a little different. It's the brown bears that you really need to worry about. I need to get bear mace. That's the thing. But the thing about the animals is when a mom has babies, GG's, good luck. Don't even worry about it. They'll get shot, they'll get sprayed, and they will keep on going. Maybe, it depends, you know, on the caliber. I don't get into all that. So, all I knew is babies, bear, get the frick out of here as fast as possible. Athena didn't even know. This was all in a split second, right? Look down the hill, see her sitting there, cosplaying, she's already looking at me. And that's what got me too, is her just waiting. I was like, maybe I could have not snuck up, but saw her and then kind of snuck away. They didn't see me. Nope, she already knew it. And all the Cubs did too. So Athena didn't know. I'm like, Athena, run! But before that, she gets up, she starts kind of looking, she kind of starts moving and starts hopping and then starts kind of running up the hill. And we already started booking. I look back, she was trying to come at us. So we ran, I took a detour. We just shot through a woods. So there's like these churches by where this is at. Yeah, it's in the deep woods, but there's a couple of buildings right next to these vast woods that we have, right? And one of them is a church. So I just booked it through these woods. I pulled out my baton. I have this, what am I gonna, bonk it on the head. Yeah, okay, that's just gonna piss it off. It's usually, that's usually for, in case I encounter crazy people or something like that. But I need to get bear mace. All right, so this video is over. We'll look at this other one here in just a second, okay? So, I'm running through the woods and it was back there, came all the way up the field following us. I have never ran this fast in a while. The last time I was chased by a moose, I think, so there you go. And then it eventually stopped. I think it was just trying to like shoo us away, right? Like making sure we really got the hell out of there. So we get away, I'm just like wheezing. And my friend goes to this place too with this dog sometimes. So I'm frantically trying to call him to make sure he doesn't go. And I can't even breathe, so I forget it. And I recorded myself like, I'm making sure I was just being silly. I just got chased by a bear, blah, 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 blah. I put it in the beginning of the video, maybe.
Hey, me and Athena, just got done running from a black bear. I was tempted to pull out my camera, but the second it saw us, it kind of got curious, and it was like sitting down like a cartoon. Like a little kid, like a toddler, feet spread out, hands forward. And
so I get back to my car and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go and see if I can find those cubs and get a good shot of them. I know, what a dumbass. I know, don't tell, you know, you can tell me actually, go ahead. I know. All right, so I get back to the car and then I drive up the street. Now we can start this video. And this is a little bit past where I was parked, probably like, not too far, all right. Kind of up the street. So like I said, it's gonna look like a little bit of an industrial spot because this is where they put their spare parts. All right, we'll go ahead and start that right now. And check this out. So you're gonna see this cub right there peeking out. Look at that, look at that, peeking out right there. He's gonna go in, whoop. Look at that, there's the cub peeking out again, curious. He's like, what's going on? But check this out, a fox comes in. I couldn't believe it. The fox is looking at me, the bear's looking at me. What's going on? Look at the bear still looking. He left. Look at that thing. What the heck? I'm pretty sure that was a cub. Right, yeah, it was definitely one of the cubs. The fox is still there. Athena sees all of this. She's not barking, she's just whining. She's gonna probably start doing it now. She knows what happened, still running through her mind. So I'm still recording. Yeah, it's okay, baby. You were a very good girl, baby. All right, so that's pretty much the story, okay? I know. It's really unfortunate. Like I said, when you're in these situations, your first thought is not to pull out the camera. But this is really stupid because at any moment, that mom could have just charged out of those forests and just, you know, came to me. I made sure I had my doors unlocked so I could book it right back. It was probably like 30 feet away from me, my car, probably like 50 feet. But yeah, I was just anticipating it to peek its head. But then the fox comes. I'm like, what's going on here? What is this? I'm like on a Pokemon Snap route? what the hell is going on here? But it was awesome. It's really too bad I didn't get that bear sitting down. Like, if I kept on going, I was looking at my phone, playing Pokemon, catching things off my daily incense, and I could have just kept going. And what if I got down the bottom of the hill? I don't even know if I'd be here right now. Black bears, again, it's not like they're the deadliest things in the world, but you don't want to screw around with it when its babies are there. If it was just a lone black bear, I would still run. It would be nerve-wracking, but it's not like they just don't screw around when their babies are there. Okay, that's what freaked me out. So there you have it, folks. Yeah, that's the life of living in Alaska. Let's go, baby. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I loved it. Better believe I freaked out, but then obviously I wasn't that scared. I went back there, didn't I? Pretty crazy stuff. But hey, if you do enjoy these type of format videos, if you can give this a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll go ahead and like put a loop up here again of the bear peeking out, because I just couldn't believe how incredibly cute it was. Like it was so curious because it heard me coming, right? Was looking at the fox. The fox came after it was looking. It heard me. These things have great hearing. I mean, come on. It's a bear, all right? So, and it heard my doors and whatnot, probably even heard Athena whining. And when it was peeking its head out, I couldn't initially know if that was actually the bear. It looked like it, but there was all this stuff, so I didn't know if it was part of the equipment or something over there. But then when it moved its head in, that was like, oh my gosh, how fluid and like just kind of like so curious, like just looking over the edge, like what in the hell? I didn't know bears would. I guess I'm not trying to say I didn't think bears were smart or nothing, but seeing it for yourself is just, it's pretty awesome. I wish I could fly my drone. I don't know what's going on with the app. It requires an app, but golly, that would have been the shot. I have pretty good shots of moose with their babies right out here, newborns. Those videos got, I think it was 2,000 views. Horrible. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I thought I'd just share that experience with you instead of just not getting anything up. I know some of you would enjoy this. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.